Hey world, it's Tobo. It is July the 11th of 2014 and welcome back to the party with new quality settings because I'm tired of the stream crapping out on me, so I fixed it. I hope. So today is largely just an experimentation of the new quality settings to make sure everything's stable, everything's working, and mainly to make sure when I cast for long periods of time with these new quality settings that my internet doesn't tank anymore. That's what we're going to find out today. If this goes well, I might get myself all the way up to 30 FPS finally. Maybe either that or increase the quality on the stream a little bit. But we'll see how my internet handles this. I'm at 25 FPS at the moment, so it's going to be a tad choppy, but a lot better than it was before, even when my internet wasn't tanking, because I used to only stream at 15, because that's all my computer could handle. So yeah, lower quality, higher frame rate. Hopefully, if I do start dropping frames, it's not going to be as noticeable, because there are more frames in a second now. That's the hope. We shall see how things go as we step into a game between Isaacgal and Checker. It's a ladder match from 2 weeks ago, I think. I've been on the 30th. So yeah, 2 weeks ago this happened. Looks like this is standard set, except Panopticon... No, Panopticon's still there. I'm being silly. Veranda, was subbed out for Modern. So, we're gonna see some pretty tonight. That's gonna be fun. So, this being the ladder, we're going to start things off on the balcony, as is the norm. Checker starting things out on the spy. Isaac on the sniper. I believe this is before New Flirt. Is this before New Flirt? No, this might still be New Flirt, but before Fingerprint. I don't know. Let's find out as we step into things here. Checker on the spy. Isaacgal on the sniper. Ooh, that's a beautiful position to start out this
Banana
season.
bread.
That's a white test banana bread. That sucks. So... no highlight. That came off fast enough that I think he threw Isaacgal off enough with that early banana bread to not pick up a highlight from it. So that actually wound up being fantastic for Checker, even though he couldn't actually get his seduce off. This is going to be dangerous. I don't know about this. Section actually did go off there, which is surprising to me because he got there pretty late. 23% on that as he steps in. Now is where we find out whether or not cooldown's a thing. I think it is. I think it is. I know there's no fingerprint yet. Looks like there is indeed cooldown on the flirt, or he probably would have flirted by now. So yeah, there it is. Flirtation cooldown expired. 57% on the... oh god. Wow! Wow, that was an impressive shot considering that Checker was able to slip that initial BB by him. Either he was a lot more suspicious about the banana bread than I thought he was, or there was just some weird pathing thing that went on somewhere along the line. I'm not really sure, but regardless, nice shot from Isaac coming out of there as he steps into the spy roll on the balcony with Checker on the spy. Bent is off at the window. Should be able to get a real nice position next to the seduction target there. Looks very natural too, so that's actually fantastic for Isaacgal. Very nice start there. Really liking the patience on this talk here. I think that's fantastic. 34% on that flirt to start things off. In range for the bug if he can find a nice inconspicuous time for it, but it's being... ooh, there was a big moment there where he had a shot for it, but it was risky and he decided not to go for it. Probably a good call. It was a very risky play from Isaac to be able to be able to pick up that bug, so he didn't go for it. Rotation cooldown has now expired. Minute and 5 left to play. Stepping back into the same spot in conversation, which is suspicious enough to net him a highlight. Might want to pull up his banana bread right now. Everyone's in conversation. It's a great time for it. He's just going for the flirt. He did interrupt somebody. But there's a lot of talking going on right now, so that's actually okay. Steps away from conversation again. Interestingly enough. Ooh, the briefcase. If this comes off clean, this could be completely fantastic. He's not doing any drink stuff though, so that's actually shot worthy, I think. Ooh, that was not good. He didn't get the positioning on it. He didn't get the drink stuff going. Double agent's not in CC, so this is going to be overtime. Oh, it's white too. Doesn't even wait for the overtime to come off, just takes the shot, and Isaac pulls off to... we're actually tied up at 1 after balcony. For some reason I thought Isaac won both those games, and he totally didn't. So, blurb. So yeah, all tied up after the first. Internet is still holding on. No dropped frames yet. Things are looking good. So, for the time being, stepping into the next map, which is Courtyard 2, Checker going in on the Spy, Isaac on the Sniper. We're tied 1-1 as the developer of the game steps in to the Spy role on Courtyard 2 N4 of 6. Ooh! Goes for a double animation alone in conversation, which is bad, and cancels out of an idle animation on his way out, which is bad. So, only 27% flirt off the top as well. I really don't agree with Checker's positioning in that conversation. I think he really could have afforded to snuggle up a lot closer to Snaps there. Because keep in mind, Brown Dress wasn't there yet at the time. Stepping in to conversation, hoping for a banana bread here. It's a fantastic opportunity for it, and so many people in conversation. Here it goes.
Banana bread.
Banana bread comes off. That is literally the perfect banana bread. There was nobody outside of conversation. One low light came off just because he was alone in conversation with the ambassador. But even that's not very good, because that's the perfect place for people to go for fakes. Alone in conversation with the ambassador. Or seduction target, that works too. Because you know you're not in conversation with an SDA. So, Checker right now with 61% on the flirt. Contact done. Still has to do statues. Still has to get a hard tell, more importantly. And Checker needs to start moving. Stepping out, hopefully to pick up his last flirt. He would really like to hit this green. Does hit it! So that's the flirt finished. He really needed that, because at this point, he needs his inspects and a hardtail to finish this up. He could go for the purloin, although that's incredibly dangerous on this map. He's not going to be able to get a bug, I don't think, from this position. Looks like purloin's his best chance. He has requested a drink. Here we go. Oh no, that's a white test. That's a white purloin. He wasn't looking. Might be able to get away with this. Oh no, the catch on his way through. Got a highlight for the possible purloin. And then just a little bit of a catch walking through. Isaac takes the shot, and Checker down by 1 as he steps in to the second round of Courtyard 2 on the sniper roll. Isaacgal on the Spy. Not the best pathing. Ooh, that wrong arm ball looked gorgeous! I want to have another look at that. It didn't take, which is incredibly unfortunate. Oh man, that would have been such a gorgeous bug, but sadly, just a little bit too far out. It does get highlight as well. Ah, that's such a heartbreaker. Because man, would that bug have been glorious. 34% on the flirt to start things off. Gets the stop talk in. while Checker's not looking. Man, that's a rough start from Isaac because it was such a nice bug attempt. If that had taken, he'd be in absolutely fantastic position right now. Steps into CC here with the double agent. Looks like he's gearing up for a banana bread.
Banana bread.
Ooh, a little bit of a weird stop, talk, and re-talk there. Goes for the purloin on the guest list. I'm having some very odd deja vu. Not from seeing this game before, but from doing this cast before. I'm very confused. Because I know I haven't, because this replay hadn't been downloaded yet. Anyways. Stepping in for his next flirt here. Purloin comes off as he picks up his next flirt. So that was a green on the purloin, which will serve him incredibly well. I don't think Checker's noticed it yet either. So Isaac got away with this purloin super clean. Going for the timer flirt here as well. This is looking fantastic for Isaac. Checker definitely knows now that the list is gone, though. Assuming he was paying any attention at all. It looks like he's really going for this timer flirt, which I actually quite like considering the position he is in. He is highlighted, but he hasn't been to statues yet. He's been playing things fairly slowly and fairly inconspicuously, I believe. Cooldown just expired now. Can easily get another talk in there. He does just that, picking up that flirt. And all he needs to do now is step into statues and not die. And this is his game. Here he goes. Stepping into... Oh, that was an odd path. What's Checker gonna do? Is he gonna get this game? This could be weird. Doesn't look like Checker's gonna shoot for this. I think Isaac has this. Oh! No! He is! Wow! Man, that's a really nice shot from Checker. Because Isaac played that game out incredibly well. And Checker so late on the purloin catch there. I really thought that was Isaac's game. But Checker managing to bring it back somehow. Getting that shot off. Keeping it 2-2. Very impressed with that as Checker steps into the spiral on the Panopticon, which is pretty in this version of the map. So it has been hit with the pretty stick at this point. So we'll see what Checker's able to do on this map in 3. Why am I counting? Just go, damn it! I have no reason to count. Starts things out. The blue bookcase. Not going to be able to do any sort of hard transfer business. Should be able to get the manual off, though, if he goes for it. Actually does decide to pull the book out. That is a little bit worrying. Because he was definitely seen at that blue bookcase. Book was not marked, though, so there is that to think about. Book was not, in fact, marked. Might be able to get this bug here. Ooh, that was a very ballsy bug. He was right in front of the laser. He was able to get it off fairly cleanly, it looks like. No highlight coming off at all. 28% on the flirt right here coming out. It's all going to be whether or not this microfilm goes off, because he's got the bug now. If he can get this microtransfer while being not dead, he's in a fantastic position to make this happen. But he knows he was seen there, so he steps back again. Isn't that interesting? Just sets the book down, doesn't even like go for a manual transfer or anything. Just sets it right back. Might think he's low-lit at this point because the laser did hover over him for a good moment there. Should be able to get the flirt at the bookcase here, which is going to be quite helpful. Indeed he does, up to 62%. And now do you manual transfer? No, he just puts it back. So he must be either hoping to end with an inspect swap or thinking he can get a purloin off. Or it's just... Uh-oh. Was that a safety off I saw? Checker coming in the frame here. Oh no, the 360 getting caught on the conversation there. I really think Isaac wants to shoot Plaid there. Checker slow playing way too hard. It's going to be almost impossible for him to get his missions done at this point. But Isaac, it was so close to shooting Plaid Jacket for a moment there. He might still wind up... Oh, there it is! There's the shot on Plaid Jacket. And Checker pulls out a win from his slow play there. Not the kind of thing you want to see coming out of Checker, because that is a fairly chronic problem of his, getting caught up in that slow play. But it worked out for him this time. Picks up a game win from it. And okay, internet is just now starting to struggle. It's flashing yellow, dipping into red occasionally. Haven't dropped any frames yet, which is good. We stabilized. So that was the first little dip I've come across so far, and we didn't drop any frames from it, and we're 15 minutes in. After the music, we're 35 minutes in. So that's pretty good, actually. We're doing well so far as internet's concerned. Checker, after pulling off a game he maybe shouldn't have there, steps on the sniper roll. Isaac on the spy. And let's see if Isaac can keep this set tied. Starts things off, center statue immediately. Not going to be able to get any swap shenanigans off here. But will be able to pick up his 3 inspects right off the bat at the expense of a highlight, though. So there is definitely something to be said for getting done with statues nice and early on. But there's always that trade-off of picking up that highlight. Something you really need to be careful of. Preparing for his double agent here. This should come off the white test no problem. That was actually really solid. Gave off, I think, 3 solid lowlights. Could have been 4. Could have even been 5. But Isaac only giving off 3 in this case, so that works out fairly well for him. I don't know why he wound up back to the statues. That feels a little bit strange to me. But stepping out here, going to the painting. And we'll see what happens here. Looks like a little bit of an odd path, but it actually worked out fairly well for him as he steps in for his flirt here. This is going to be his first flirt, so he's just now getting started on that. He hasn't actually gone for that yet. Very good patience there, but in a map this big, I don't think patience is necessarily the best thing. Keep in mind, though, he is the only highlight at this point. I really like the time ad there. Checker may have caught it. Doesn't look like he did. So, yeah, I think that time ad coming off that is absolutely fantastic. This is his 3rd visit to statue. Very odd, but I think he's just trying to lose heat by saturating statues like crazy. I don't know if it's working for him. He's one of 3 highlights now, but still, that seems to be the plan. Still highlight, though, so I don't know if it's working out for him. Definitely seen at this blue bookcase, so I don't think he's going to be able to go for any hard transfer stuff. He's going for the manual. Part 1 of that came off super clean. 2 minutes left to play. Blue fill in pocket, inspect, and double agent done. Isaac is looking actually pretty good here. It's all dependent on how suspicious he is at the moment. Man, Isaac doing a lot of slow play. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. It feels like he's already got the time ad off, and he's still running a little bit low on time. He'll pick up that flirt, though, which is nice. Actually shifted in the CC to be able to get that off, so that was quite a sweet play. So the inspect's done now. He needs 2 hardtails now is what he needs. And he only has a minute to get both of them. He should be able to get something done at bookcase. But he's also going to need to find a bug somehow. How is he going to do this? Ambassador in a not very good position. This is going to be so difficult for Isaac to pull off. Very good crisis management on that bouncing there, but he's not making himself any less suspicious at this point. He just needs to do 2 hardtails. Oh god, that bug though, it was right there, but Checker didn't see it. Oh my god, this is a huge chance for Isaacgal. All he needs to do is get this microfilm done. I don't know, he doesn't have time to do it before overtime. This is a very, very dangerous situation, even though he got that bug off. There's the white that's on the microfilm, doesn't get seen. 5 seconds left as he puts that book back. How is this going to go? It is going to be overtime. Who's Checker going to shoot? Who is Checker going to shoot? There's the overtime coming off. Does he know? Does he know? He doesn't decide. Oh, and the timer finishes. Checker, you have to take a shot there. Oh my god, I cannot believe Isaac pulled that off. Wow. Holy mackerel, that game was massive. Whew. Wow. Good stuff. And no frames dropped, too. That's... Man, what a game that was. Isaac had a couple of big... Checker, had a couple of big chances to pick up that game. Isaac was playing so slowly. I think for a lot of that, Isaac played it really well, but he just played a little bit too slowly, I believe. And wound up having to go with that really bad bug that didn't do him any favors. But Checker missed it. That was his first big missed opportunity to pull that game off. That bad bug that Isaac had to do. Right in front of the laser. Bad pathing, got stuck on the Amba, wound up working up for him, but it was very dangerous. The second one was Checker has a problem about overtime, where as that clock is ticking down, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, you have to start thinking about who you're going to shoot if overtime hits. And Checker has a problem with that. He seems to... When overtime hits in his games, he feels lost. He feels floundering. And I think, judging from the sniper movement at the end, he had it between 2, and he decided he was going to shoot Yellow Danger about 3 seconds into overtime, and then went looking for him, and couldn't find him, found him right at the end, just as overtime runs out. So, I think those are the 2 big mistakes Checker made there, but huge props to Isaacgal for pulling that game home. Many players would not be able to pick up that game in the situation he was in. So, now that giant frickin' rant is done, we're now stepping into gallery with Checker on the spy and Isaac on the sniper. So, we'll see what Checker is able to make of this. This is... Keep in mind, Checker has been getting a lot better with his slow play. But this is a map that can cause you some real problems if you're not really on the ball as far as time management is concerned. So we'll see how this goes for him. This should be a free bug. But Checker not going for it. Oh god, he waits for the animation to finish. And the bug comes off too late. I think that's a blunder. Because you really can't... You can't see the animations from back there. He had so much cover. Oh no, that's a bad briefcase. Actually, that could have been good depending on how Isaac looked at it, but that was just not a good briefcase. So, Checker stepping into bookcase here. Ooh, there's my first big frame drop. 40 frames back to back, so that's like a couple of seconds worth almost. But yeah, that's it. We've stabilized now, so that's very encouraging. Checker is pulling out a blue book all the way out front, it looks like. Looking to pick up his first flirt here. Really has to jam himself in that conversation and not able to put himself in there. Winds up taking a bad shot from just trying to get himself in a position there was no room for him. Winds up taking the bullet for that. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. As Isaac might be able to be the first to break serve here. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, that was a very risky bug. I actually want to have another look at that because that was coming right out through the door there. But in Time of Chaos, it's so hard to see that thing. Oh, snaps! McGee with a huge body block. Man, that was massive. So that's a completely free bug. Checker didn't see anything to do with that. But keep in mind, he did knock off Inspect, so he is still going to have to hit another hardtail somewhere. The start was very good for Isaacgal. He didn't make it, but he didn't make things easy on himself. He really didn't. And there's definitely something to be said for knocking off the inspections. But on this map, I just don't know. I just don't know. It doesn't feel right. Pulls out a blue book. Looks like he's heading all the way out front with it. Nope, just to this black painting. Wow, look at that, hiding right behind the pillar there. Is he going right to red bookcase with this? No, he's not. He's stepping into conversation first. Bit of a ballsy play coming out of him there. Even just heading right back to the CC. But he spends enough time. It definitely work out for him. Even able to pick up his 34% flirt on that, so that's definitely going to be helpful. 2 minutes left to play. One hardtail done. Making good headway with his second. Heading out front, I think, for the double agent, and I really, really like this play.
Banana bread.
Oh no, that happened as soon as the back CC broke up in a big way, so there's a lot of potential lowlights back there, but only 3 getting picked up from Checker. There's 4, there's 5, there's 4. So yeah, 4 lowlights. Not ideal, but definitely not bad for this map. I think that wound up being very beneficial for Isaacgal. Picks up another flirt from a distance, 59% on that, so if he hits a fairly close green, he's golden for that. Here's the 3rd mission completion coming off. I don't think he's going to get picked off for this. I really don't. I think he was able to get off with this clean. And all he needs now is a close green flirt. Because if he doesn't hit that, he's going to have to panic swap off the end. Chasing seduction outside, I don't like... Ooh, yes! Stopping at that black pad, I think, is fantastic. See where the section goes. He steps into conversation. Now we can give chase. This is good. This right here is very, very good. Now, can he hit this green? Oh, he can't! That could be really bad. He might have to go for the panic swap. I think he is going to have to go for that panic swap. Stepping out. Ooh, he's going to go for the time ad here? That's risky now that the clock's already started. No, he's not. He's just trying to run down the clock faster. This is going to be overtime, but he should be able to get this flirt off. There's the cooldown expiration. 10 seconds. Seduction's gonna get bailed! Oh no! Oh no, here comes the panic swap. He's gonna have to do it after all. 2 seconds. 1 second. 0 seconds. Here it goes. Swap comes off. 10 seconds of overtime. Who gets shot? It's not Isaac. Man, that's a big game win there. Holy mackerel. Wow. Wow. Oh man. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. And Isaac finally on the gallery breaks serve, and puts himself up by a set. Man, that was... Isaac has put out some really sweet finishes for us. Couple have been far more dramatic than they've had to be, but... wow, this has been a very fun set. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have a new map running around the world of Spy Party called High Rise. And that's just gotten some changes. The idea is to balance it in the old art, which Checker has been doing a good job of so far. He's really playing with the tuning a lot. Just last night, I think, he shot the tuning way over toward the spiral because it was very heavily sniper balanced before. Now he's firing it all over the way to the spy side just to see what sticks, and then he's going to tune it in where it needs to be tuned in. But he's going to tune it for the old art, and then John Simino is going to smack it with a pretty stick to bring it into the new art for the PAX era. It's going to be the new beginner versus beginner map. But it's going to be gorgeous, because that's what we want people to see of Spy Party. And apparently that's what these guys wanted people to see of Spy Party as well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, with Checker on the Spy, we are stepping into modern. Any two of three. Isaac on the Sniper, Checker on the Spy. As Tiberius von Baumhauer, I think we called him. He's awesome. Anyway, he is Mr. Mustachio. The white contact is going to be quite a problem. The double talk coming off as well might wind up being an issue, but it was a very subtle talking animation, the second one was, so it might not have been noticed as a double talk at all. Ooh, that's huge! Isaac able to pick up a low light on Papa Danger. That's going to be absolutely enormous for him, because far too often Papa Danger gets shot just because of how strong his cane hand bug is. Whenever he's in a position that it might have been able to happen, sometimes he'll just take a shot for it. The fact that Isaac was able to lowlight him is absolutely enormous. Checker has 54% on the flirt with the BB done. Still a minute and 45 left to play, so Isaacgal is going to have his work cut out for him, especially with the new flirt mechanics, if he's going to take any sort of shot on Checker here. It almost feels like it might be more balanced with Known 3 with this new seduction, but... okay. The ambassador gets shot for possibly bugging a fake ambassador. I think that's how that had to have gone down. I can't see any other reason for that shot coming off. But Checker able to pick up a win on that, possibly able to tie things up here as he steps into the sniper role on the gallery with Isaac on the Spy. As Papa Danger, Ermagerd Suspicion. So, let's see how this goes. Papa Danger as the Spy can cause some pretty serious problems for him, because it's taking a path that could facilitate a cane hand bug at all is an incredibly risky move for someone playing Papa Danger, because they could just take a shot immediately, because snipers know just how strong that cane side bug is.
Banana bread.
White banana bread coming off, gives off a low light. That is very problematic. And the highlight. Oh, man. 3 possible spies left. Oh, actually, Tiberius gets put back up again. Oh, that cane hand bug! There it was! Did you see that? Did you see how smooth that was? Not even giving credit for it. Man, that cane hand bug is so smooth. Let's have another look at this. I'm actually going to slow this down. If you have a look at this.
Banana bread.
No, that's the banana bread. Where's the cane hand bug? Cane hand bug is here. Watch this approach. Watch this. I'm actually going to go in free sniper cam. Where's free sniper? Here it is. Watch this approach here. Look at this. That is invisible! That cane hand bug is freaking invisible! How do you see that? That's why Papa Danger gets shot so often, because that cane hand bug is so strong. It's so strong, and Isaac is able to hold on to his set lead there with the huge cane hand bug coming out from Papa Danger on that. Man, that's such a strong bug. Wow. Just wow. We still haven't dropped any more frames since that 140 frame drop fairly early on. The internet's been fairly stable, so this is actually looking like it's going to work out really nicely for casting purposes. I'm going to try bumping up the frame rate to 30 next time around so we can actually get proper smoothness. But yeah, so far, this is looking good from my end. And ladies and gentlemen, now that we're done with the prettiness and craziness that is modern, it's time to step into my favorite map, which is Ballroom. As Checker steps in. Oh god, I'm still on half speed. There, I fixed it. I fixed it. As Checker steps into the spy here, AI drops him at side statues there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Might wind up picking a highlight. But starting out at side statues can be very strong. Problem is, he does pick up that highlight for it, so that's a problem. It's not a strong highlight. It's a very routine sort of a highlight. Not a lot of suspicion on Checker at this point in time. Oh, there's my next big frame drop coming in. Uh-oh. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Dropping frames. Dropping frames. Dropping frames. We have stabilized. We've stabilized. Back into things we go. Isn't that so much nicer than having to frickin' stop the stream? I like that so much more than literally being done. Oh no, the white purloin! Oh no, the white purloin! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! No! Don't do it! Don't! No! Frick! Damn it! No! Damn it! Checker! No! 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 Damn it! Oh man! Sad face. It didn't work, guys. It didn't work. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Next game. Isaac on the spy. Checker on the sniper. That white purloin, man. Ooh, Isaac starting out with a time ad. That can be very powerful if you don't abuse it. Oh, and then 360 off Toby. That's unfortunate. But it's working out so far. It's definitely working out so far. Starting things out, Isaac is really using his time ad, playing things nice and slow. Has a golden opportunity for a bug here if you want to pick that up. This could be great. Isn't able to pick it up. And oh, there's a, oh, no,
Banana bread.
He had a couple of chances. That's a fake banana bread. That's bad. I disagree with that. Like, it's going to throw the spy off a bit, the sniper off a bit, sorry. And it only gave off one low light. Could have given off 3, though. So, if Checker was willing to go all in on the two-man conversation not being it. But, that's a dangerous maneuver. Don't entirely agree with that, but it definitely worked out for him. Wound up being very solid. Actually, yeah, I do, considering how many people were in conversation, I do kind of agree with him. As he steps in for a flirt there. Only 2 minutes 40 left to play, and all he's gotten done is a fake BB and the one flirt. Stepping into statues here, I think, is brilliant. I think this is a fantastic time to get your inspects done. Fairly early on, but not like really early, and not late enough that it's around the time the spy would do it. So we're able to get those done without even picking up a highlight. That's very unusual. So Isaacgal playing a fantastic game so far. Really able to slip one under Checker so far. He steps in for his second flirt here. 67% on that. One more close white will finish that up. So Isaac looking very solid so far as he steps in to the bookcase to maybe possibly do some microphone business, but I don't know if that's a good idea at this point. I really would like to see him just set that back down, and I think that's what he's going to do. Maybe take it out and walk around with it a bit. Keep in mind, Isaac did knock off Swap, so Microfilm is still in the mission pool. That was a bad path. That's not correct. It's not how you get to that spot. Oh no! Seduction bails. That's brutal. And suddenly, Isaac not looking like he's in such a good position.
Banana bread.
Real banana bread comes off. This is going to give up a good number of lowlights. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Oh my goodness, this is a problem. But that microfilm transfer comes off, and comes off clean. Man, that is surprising. That was able to work. Does pick up a highlight for the side statue late in the game. This was a bad idea. I don't agree with this at all. Does net him the highlight, but I think he's going to have this game in the bag since that microphone transfer came off. Checker just not able to get the guard on it. And as long as he doesn't talk too foul, no! Oh my god, he threw it away with the side statue visit at the end! That's what got him shot, I'm sure it is! Either that or Checker. Checker with a lot closer an eye on that book than we thought he had. But I really do think it was that side statue visit that lost it for him. Man, huge shot coming out from Checker there. And going into the half, it's Isaac at 7, Checker at 5. I'm out of water, so I'm actually going to go get a little bit more water. So I'm going to be right back. Hang on, I have a message I can put up. It says technical difficulties right now, but that's not how you spell water. There. I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm back. Alright, cool. So, going into the second half here, and we're not going to get to see all of this. We just don't have time. But Isaac's at 7, Checker's at 5, going into the next round of balcony with Checker on the spy, and Isaac on the sniper. Not wasting any time, just getting right into the second half here. Bug opportunity, look at all that cover! Get the bug! Get the bug! Get too late. Oh, there it is! No! You can't do that! That was totally visible! But it worked! But it was that was bad, but it worked. That's fine. Everything's okay. Even though it was bad, it's fine. It worked. Now he's low lit. What the heck? This is a sad face. There's the BB coming off, and Checker just frickin' won that game straight up. The bug was bad, but it worked. So that's a thing. Checker picking up a game there. Might be able to tie things up on the second balcony game. We'll see how this goes. Isaac stepping in the spiral. Checker on the sniper. With a chance to tie things up in a big way here. Oh, God! Is that just a shot? Or no, that's just a highlight. That was bad. That was real bad. I think you wanted to see if you can get that bug off super early, but then Toby was there, and he had a drink in hand, and then ultra sad face happened, and now Isaac is in an incredibly difficult situation. Pilot before anything happens at all. Fantastic time for the banana bread if you can get that off. Not anymore. Not anymore. Nope, not anymore. Everybody left. Everybody left. Everybody left. Able to pick up the 51% on the flirt, though, so this could wind up being a 2 flirt, in which case he might be able to pull this off after all. Stepping out around the minute mark. That's a thing spies do, so it's a little suspicious. The briefcase, though, not something spies are really getting credit. That's a bad briefcase. He needs to step the other direction. But it looked good. It looked good, but it was bad. Not able to pick up the 2 flirt here. Still needs to get that banana bread off. He missed his big opportunity early in the game for it. 30 seconds left to play. Should be able to get his flirtation without too much trouble. There's the seduction coming off. Is he gonna be able to get this? I don't think so. Double agent. There you go, stepping in the conversation. 5 seconds left to play. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of overtime. There it is, coming off. Oh, that's bad. That's just not good. Oh my God, that is really, really unfortunate. I mean, chances are it's getting shot for that banana bread anyways, but I mean, it was gonna be overtime, and then he coughed. Let me actually have a look at this. It was a white test that went off, and then he bailed so quickly, he did the weird double cough yet coming out of and then just death happened everywhere. And suddenly we're tied at 7. You want to just, like, skip to... I'm going to just ask this. I'm going to ask you guys if you want to go chronologically from here, or just, like, skip to the modern games because they're funny. So, that's up to you guys. Your call. Do you want to see Courtyard next, and then maybe Panopticon? Or do you want to see Modern next? And then Stuff. We'll see what happens after that, how much time we have. It's your call, guys. I leave this up to you. Man, chat delay is long. Chat delay is long indeed. I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm just going to go ahead and go for, I guess, the next Courtyard set. Yeah, Duplicit's chronological is good. Alright, so yeah, we're going to step into Courtyard here next up. So Checker on the Spy, Isaac on the Sniper, tied up at 7. We have a match on our hands, gentlemen. We have a match on our hands.
Banana bread.
Banana bread comes off nice and early. It was green? Sorry, it was white. So that gives up 2 low lights, I think. 3, 4. Wow! Holy mackerel! Isaacgal really going incredibly aggressive with the banana with the low lights here. Question in the chat: for scoring, is winning the mission worth as much as just not getting shot? The way it works is if the spy completes his missions or a civilian gets shot, the spy wins. If the sniper shoots the spy or the spy runs out of time without completing his missions, then the sniper wins. There's no point system or anything, it's just straight up, did you win or lose? Checker able to shed his low light coming off a green pearl, shed his highlight, sorry, coming off a green purloin, so that could be really big. Purloin comes off there, and I don't know if Isaac saw it. Did he see it? Looks like he saw it. Oh, the low light! He did see it, but he doesn't know Checker could have done it. Oh my god, Checker's in a fantastic position here. All he has to do is get his missions done, and this is his game. Wow. That is amazing. Isaacgal with a bad read on that microfilm, and Checker not capitalizing on it. I think he's waiting for this timer flirt, which is not going to get him up over the peak. There he goes for the timer flirt. It is a green test, but it's only 92%. He needs to go to statues right now, get his flirts done, and then come back for, oh no, this is bad. He has to go to the far statues. He has to go to statues right now. Why is he wasting so much time? He can't do this, Checker. Okay, here he goes. Wait, he was able to get, wow, he was able to get that flirt off the statue. I didn't think he was going to be able to do that. That's amazing to me. How did that happen? That's a very fast flirtation cooldown. And he was going to be able to get his missions done, but the wrong shot comes off. Man, Checker coming out with a huge win there. Big blunder by Isaacgal on just a mistrack on the purloin. Pretty much hands the win to Chris Hecker on that one. That was incredible. Apparently, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry, but apparently you're new to Spy Party. It's awesome that you're watching this game then, because this can be really confusing to people who aren't used to seeing it. So feel free to ask questions. Everyone around here is super friendly, loves answering stuff, loves helping out the new folk. But yeah, hopefully you're having a good time. In case you don't know, Checker, the guy who just picked up that big win there, is actually the creator of this game. Like, it's a three-man team. It's Chris Hecker, who has done all the coding and design and all that stuff. All of it's him. There's John Cimino, who is the new art guy. He's the guy who did all the cool, fancy, modern stuff. The really pretty stuff you see. That's John Cimino. And then the more recent hire, who's Zero, who has been in the beta for God knows how long, and he's like the community manager / writes on the blog guy. But yeah, Checker is the heart and soul of this game, and he's in the competitive ladder. How awesome is that? He's so active in his own community. It's amazing. Everybody loves the guy. He's fantastic. But yeah, big win there coming out. Isaacgal stepping into the spiral. Checker on the sniper. And Checker has a chance to come out with his first lead of the set here if he can pick off Isaacgal here. Ooh, okay, I want to have another look at that bug because that looked really good. Look at that, just catching Isaacgal on a bad rotation. Able to come up with a bug that was, wow, it was technically visible. The angle on that was so nice. And it was hard to see the odd path. That was actually a really, really good bug coming out from Isaac. And he's very comfortable now. Even though he wasn't able to get that flirt off. Getting the one hardtail done on this map is absolutely huge for the spy. Does get highlight, presumably for a bit of an odd path coming around there. I'm not really sure, though, why the highlight came off. But Isaac, even so, in quite a comfortable position. Spent a long time in that conversation by himself. I think that could have been... This is a tell. That's a bad spot to be in conversation. I think you want to be close to the ambassador rather than take that spot, honestly. But that's the spot he took. Able to get his next flirt off, 63% on there. So he is going to need a green test if he wants to finish this up in 3 flirts, because the best you can get off a white test on the flirt is 34%, and that's not going to be enough to bring up to 100 on that. So he's I feel like Isaac's playing this too slowly. I really do. He needs to take this banana bread. He doesn't have time to wait. Mind you, it is a pretty good time for the banana bread. Only lets off 2 lowlights. Checker gets 1. Does he get the other? No, he only got the 1 lowlight off of that. That's a blunder from Checker, I think. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Not able to get that flirt off at the statue. Oh no, Isaac is spending too much time on this. He's all in on hitting this next green. He really is at this point. It's going to be 35 seconds or less by the time he gets this flirt off. Oh, just goes for the green swap instead. He knows the second target's too dangerous, so he goes for the big swap. Nails that green test. And this could be huge. We'll see whether or not this works. It's going to be very dangerous. Is he going to get this flirt off anyways? Fake BB to distract. This could be big. This could be big. The banana bread comes off. He hasn't seen it. Oh, there's the countdown. Countdown is underway. I don't think Checker knows. He sees it and gets the big shot. Ladies and gentlemen, Checker managing to find a set lead in this game. Oh my goodness. Wow. Checker has been fighting from behind this entire time. Finally ties it up on the balcony going into the next set. And he just took a 4-piece. He took both balcony games and then both courtyard games. And now Checker's got a lot of momentum behind him. And you know what? I might just go long. I might just extend the show and finish this set because this is hype as heck. Or maybe I'm just super excited that I can actually do a full stream because my internet's not crapping out. I don't know. But this set is awesome. And by God, I'm going to cast it. So, Checker, with his first lead of the set, steps into the spiral on Panopticon. He's got a lot of momentum behind it. Let's see if he can keep it rolling as he steps into the spiral with Isaac on the sniper. Is this getting casting off the ladder stream? This was from 2 weeks ago, actually. So I don't think this ever actually got cast on the ladder stream for whatever reason. That's a free bug from Checker right there. Look at that. It'll get it in conversation while the sniper's not looking. That is totally free. That is completely free. So, man, that's good stuff. Even to pick up a green purloin as he steps away from there, this is looking very good for Checker. And man, he's actually getting his missions done. This is not like the Checker of old. He has really stepped up his game. Green purloin comes off. What does Isaac do now? Because Checker, I don't think was even seen on the reject there. That was a very, very clean purloin. Isaac's getting some highlights. Don't think he got any lowlights, though. I'm going to pause real quick because there's a little bit of oddness going on with my frames for a moment. This should clear up shortly, so stay tuned. Everything should be fine. There's the stabilization. Let's get back into things. No delay. Man, Checker, 2 hard tells, no highlight. Checker is in a commanding position in this game, up by a set. Man, this man is on fire. He's completely on fire. But he has to make sure he doesn't fall into the trap of slow playing too hard. Seduction just walks right up to him. Hello. That's free. That's completely free. Not able to hit the green on that, but 34% is still very nice for a free seduce. That's awesome. Stepping into center statues here. Checker is in absolutely fantastic shape at the moment. Picks up the routine highlight for center statues. This is still looking very good. This is still looking very, very good for Chris Hecker. Setting down that statue. Does have his highlight. But might just be able to just step in here for another flirt. That's exactly what he does. I'm not sure about the fast talk. That could wind up being a problem. Oh, look at this! Isaac just playing with the lean a bit. Having too much fun with that. But yeah, Checker coming out with a second flirt there. Might just hang out here for the timer flirt. Seduction target does not agree with that idea. But at this point, you've got to be staring down the double agent, see where he goes, because you really do need to find a way to pick up a banana bread in here. There's double agent stepping into conversation. This should be the banana bread, because everyone, the AI just being so nice to us here. That was a little bit of an odd path, just stepping right out. Oh, the low light though! The big low light from the banana split. Checker has played a flawless game. Mind you, not without a little bit of luck. But man, this game has been perfect so far. Now all he has to do is step back over there and pick up his last flirt for the win. What a huge game from Checker this was. Uh-oh. The seduction target, though, gets a little bit trolly. Where's he going to go? Gotta chase. You have to give chase right now. You can afford to wait a little bit, which he does. Gives chase. Steps right in there. That might be suspicious if you still highlight, but that's a win for Checker. Hands down, that's a win for Checker. Look at that. I don't agree with the split there. But, man, that's 5 in a row for Chris Hecker on that. And suddenly, with all that momentum coming in so hard, he's just picked up 5 games in a row. And if Isaac is going to have any chance at this match, I mean, he has to shut Checker down right now. He has to pick up this Panopticon game, and he has to pick up the Sniper game afterwards, or else Checker, with so much momentum behind this, is just going to completely run away with this. So, stepping into the second game on Panopticon, and the final game on Panopticon. Isaac stepping into the Spiral, Checker on the Sniper. Let's see what he can do to try to curb the momentum of Chris Hecker. Starting things out with a time ad. He's been done that a few times. It's starting to get dangerous. But Checker hasn't called him out on it once yet. So, if it's still working, he's still going to do it. And it looks like it's worked for him this time. Weird bouncing going off between a couple of the AI in the middle there. But this is good stuff so far. Internet's doing some weird things. I don't think it's enough to pause for, though. We have indeed stabilized already. Man, I'm loving these new quality settings. I don't really have to worry about my internet anymore. It's perfect. Ooh, very clean bug coming out from Isaac there. Even if Checker wasn't on the complete other end of the map, that would have been a nice bug. But in this case, completely free. You get a lot of free stuff on Panopticon. It's just one of those maps. The Sniper, if you look at the Sniper's view, you can only see about a third of the map at a time. You can't move at all. You can only lean. So, I think he's able to get away with this book fairly cleanly. So, that flirt and go, a little bit of a bad bounce off the general there. Getting away with this book. That was a weird path. That could have been very bad, but Checker didn't really see it, I don't think. Gets that microfilm away and doesn't want to be seen in that red bookcase. That's a fantastic play. I think Isaac is playing this game out very, very well. And this could be the game he needs to start curbing Checker's momentum. My internet is doing some weird things, but it's definitely still castable, so I'm just going to keep on going. Decent bounces off of Toby there. Then nothing really bad happened. A little bit of an odd thing at the end there, but Checker wasn't there to see it. Section target went for the briefcase at the exact wrong moment. That is a very AI-like movement. Might even pick up a low light for that. Doesn't look like Checker's willing to go there, though. That briefcase is shootable. If Checker was paying attention to that, Isaac dies right here and now. But it looks like, and I know we're getting some stubborn, don't worry about it. It looks like we're stabilizing. He was able to get away with that, even though, by all rights, if Checker was looking at it, he should be dead. But despite the couple of little problems that have occurred, Isaac is in a decent position here. He's gotten the bug off, he's gotten the transfer off, he's not been highlighted yet. Goes for the second time ad there. Bails on it, though, before it comes off. That is bad, 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 bad. Very not good there. Bailing on that watch check. That would have been very... Oh, no! Fourth out of bookcase! That's a hard tell, I think. I don't think I've ever seen 4 AI pile up at a single bookcase like that, but... He wanted to get that flirt, and selection target was stepping away. Just not very good awareness of the AI there. And suddenly, Isaacgal is low on time and has to book it. But he's been in these situations before, and he's always found a way to pull it out. Let's see if he can do it again. Picking up his 3 inspects. Is he going to swap this? That's dangerous. He does indeed pick up the white swap. He has to get out of there fast. Hides himself in the back of that conversation circle. I think that was clean. I think he's able to get away with that. Checker didn't see it. I don't think he saw the different statue there. So, Isaac, with a clean statue swap, may have just saved this game. All he needs to do now is get this frickin' double agent into a conversation so he can contact the bugger. This is a brilliant move. Gives him a bit of time to figure out where this double agent's going in an inconspicuous manner. Give chase right now. There it goes. Doesn't even matter. Checker takes the wrong shot, and Isaac has taken the first step to pulling Checker back from his giant momentum raffle stomping streak. That was terrible phrasing. I'm bad at my job, but that's what happened. Checker up by 1 set at this point as he steps into any 2 of 3 modern, and if Isaac can find him here, that would be absolutely enormous. And since I know we have someone here who's new to the world of Spy Party, I'm going to explain the ladder format really quickly. All the maps you have seen so far are what are in the ladder rotation, except for modern. There's another map that's supposed to be in its place, but the challenged in this case, I don't remember who was challenged, but whoever it was able to pull out a map of their choice and put in any other map and game type on that map that they wanted. And they decided to pull out Veranda and put in Modern. It's a 1st to 13 format. You go through all the maps twice, and whoever hits 13 points within that wins. If, however, you tie at 12, and you've gone through all the maps, you're tied at 12, the crazy, super tense, scary town tiebreaker happens, in which every mission you complete is worth a point. Not pending, has to be completed. And then if you're still tied after that, you do it again. It's scary as heck, but it's super hype. We're not there yet. We're currently at Isaacgal 8, Checker 10. As Checker steps into the spiral on Modern, if Isaac could shut him down here, that would be absolutely enormous. Let's see if he can manage to pull it off. As Checker steps into the map, as Helen White gets caught out on the bug early on! Oh man, that's a huge win! Let's have a look at this. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, there it is. You can just barely see that animation coming out. Ooh, that is such a big win from Isaac. That's so huge. He successfully shut down the big momentum the Checkers build up, because it's freaking hard to win a sniper on Modern, man. That is hard. That is a very spy-favored map. And now, suddenly, Isaac has a big chance to tie this up at 10, stepping into Modern himself as Papa Danger once more. And we are dropping frames, and he got highlight just because he's Papa Danger, because you saw how powerful that cane hand bug was. I'm actually going to pause this because the frames are being bad. Come on, Internet, come on, you can do this. I believe. You've been so good all night long. Come on, Internet. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not bad. Like, I'm only dropping frames every... Okay, now it's getting worse. Whoa, okay. That was really bad. Now it's getting better. Come on, Internet. Come on. Okay, I'm going to try something. This might help. Let's have a look here. Come on, Internet. That did help a bit, actually. We're almost stabilized. I'm going to keep going. We have the technology. So yes, Isaacgal as Papa Danger got highlighted solely because he's Papa Danger. That's the only reason he got highlighted there. I'm dropping some frames again. This is unfortunate, because this set is super hype. I'm going to finish. I don't care what my internet says. I'm going to finish this cast. I'm starting to stabilize a little bit, which is good. And this is a 3-minute map. Look how small this map is for 3 minutes. A lot can happen in that time. What is that positioning? What? Why are you standing there? That's bad. Able to get his second flirt off at 49%. If he can hit a really nice close screen, that could be 51% on the flirt. Lots of movement coming out from Papa Danger. As long as he keeps that cane away from people, he should be okay here, I think. Rotation cooldown expired. He hasn't gotten that banana bread off yet. Nice wide path there, avoiding the possibility of the cane hand bug. Here's the talk. Not able to hit that green, so he is... Oh! He's pretending to be the ambassador. That's what's happening. He is pretending to be the ambassador, because the actual ambassador hasn't been far enough away to get his personal space violated. That's what's going on here. And I think it's worked. We've had some brilliant maneuvers coming out from Isaacgal in this game, and I haven't even noticed until now. That's awesome. The next flirt comes off. My internet also is apparently coming off. There, it's starting to fix itself. But all he needs now is the contact, and he's got this game. That's all he needs. And now's a perfect time for it, considering Red Dress there just stepped in the conversation. Everyone's there. Now Double Agent stepping away. But as soon as Tiberius von Baumhauer over there... Oh, that bug! That was entirely unnecessary, but it was also awesome because Checker thinks he's the ambassador and he's not, and that bug, man. That bug, man. Let's have another look at that. Let's have another look at that. Again, as last time, slow motion, zoom in, interactive sniper cam. Here he comes. Look at how invisible that animation is. Man, you're not getting caught on that in a million years. That's why that cane hand bug is so feared by snipers. You can do it right in his face, and he's not going to see it. Beautiful performance by Isaac there. And suddenly, ladies and gentlemen, we're tied at 10. We are tied at 10. Yeah, I know, right, Zero? It's freaking invisible. How do you see that? I had it in half speed. on it and staring at it, and it's like it's like the cane goes out a little bit. That's all that happens. It's not fair. That'll get patched eventually, but probably not soon, because John Cimino's not working on those characters right now. He's working on 5 other characters that are going to be released at PAX. And they're not in the game yet, but they will be. And then he's going to fix frickin' Papa Danger's cane bug, I hope. Frickin' Papa Danger's frickin' cane bug. Anyways, tied at 10. Oh man, this is getting huge. Okay, stepping into the gallery here. Checker on the spy, Isaac on the sniper, and any set loss now is absolutely enormous. Let's see what Checker can pull off here as he steps in to the spy roll on the gallery. Starting things out at the blue bookcase. Now keep in mind, this is one of those maps that's very easy to time out on. Especially if you're someone who's not amazing at time management. But Checker, I really don't think can bring this back to the red bookcase. I don't think he can afford to hard transfer this. I really don't. He was able to get a 32% on the flirt there, which was fantastic before the second target went away. But I'm worried he's going to try for the hard transfer here, and I think he's going to get caught on it if he does. I don't know if this is doable. He is highlight at this point, probably just because he was trying to get the book marked. That book is now marked. So, he probably saw that, because you can see the laser on top of your book when stuff like that happens. Has a chance for the banana bread here, but I don't think there are enough people out front to warrant it. Checker's not even looking out front to see. Oh yeah, there's like nobody out there. Banana bread here would be practically suicidal. Unbeknownst to him, there is a SDA out there. Now it's starting to fill up a bit. Now he could do it. Now there are enough people in conversation that he probably should do it. Now we can't do it anymore because the double agent left. But man, Checker is slow playing this so hard. Here's the banana bread coming off. He can get the bug right off of this if he wants. There it is. That's beautiful. Now he's got to put that book back in the blue bookcase. That's got to go back in blue. No! No, you can't do that, Checker. You can't. That book is marked. He was able to block it with the large framed character. But, oh my god, that was such a dangerous move. But suddenly, since that came off so... Uh-oh, that paused. Sorry. Since that came off so cleanly, Checker is in a fantastic position now. Because Isaacgal didn't remember where that book came from. And now, Checker, I think, might have this game. He still needs to figure it out. Either another statue visit without dying, or 2 more flirts. He's going to see if he can pick up 1 flirt here. He should be able to. No, he's not. He's going to have to go back to statues again. And this could be the break Isaac needs to find a win on this game. And if he can do that, suddenly he's the one with the momentum and not Checker. Oh no! Got caught off the pad, but it doesn't look like he got noticed on it. If he doesn't get shot here, this is a win for Chris Hecker. Doesn't look like the shot's coming off. We are in the countdown now, 5 seconds. I don't think Isaac knows. This is Checker's game. Oh my god, this is so dramatic. Holy crap. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Can Isaac keep this thing tied? Because if he loses this game, he gives up 2 match points to Checker. And that's never a position you want to be in, having to pick up 2 big match points and being able to see the tiebreaker at the end of the title. That's never a position you want to be in. Let's see what Isaac can do as he steps in the gallery on the spiral. Checker, if he can pull off this win, it's going to be enormous. We'll see what happens here. As Isaac starts things off by pulling out a blue book incredibly fast. That was actually a hard tell. He pulled that out so fast. If Checker saw it. I forgot to switch the scoreboard. But Checker didn't see it. So Isaac pretty much has a free transfer here if he's patient with us. That's a bad bug! It did come off. I want to have another look at that because that looked bad. Watch this. Watch the angle on it. Ah, that was not a good bug. It really wasn't, but he was able to get it without Checker noticing. 3 in a bookcase, that's another tell. Not a hard tell, but it's suspicious. You'll get that flirt off at the bookcase, and able to get all this under Checker's nose without him seeing. 2 hard tells done. Isaacgal is in a dominating position in this game. Checker's going to have a hard time pulling this one off, and he doesn't even know it. Surprisingly good bouncing there, not perfect, but there was so much coming in on all sides. I think Isaacgal did a really good job. Oh, 3rd at a bookcase again! That's so suspicious. Picks up a highlight for it this time. Does it for the flirt, but still, that is a questionable move. That's the 2nd time he was 3rd at a bookcase. We'll see what he's able to do with this briefcase. That's a good briefcase, though. That is a very solid briefcase. That came off super clean. Keep in mind, he did knock off Inspect again, which is very debatable, I'd say. I am dropping a lot of frames again, which is unfortunate. There's that seduction coming off. That's done now. Oh my god. How many frames am I dropping? I'm dropping how many frames? Okay. This is looking really, really bad. I'm gonna try something. See if I can get this back up again. Ah, I didn't have to do anything. It just fixed itself. Fantastic. Quickly, keep casting. Continue the cast. So he's got his seduction done, he's got his bug done, he's got his transfer done. If he can catch the double agent in conversation, which is rare on this map. It is rare on this map. There it is! That's a huge opportunity for Isaacgal. There's an space in this conversation where he can fit himself in. He steps right in for it. Here comes the banana bread. It is white. Does Checker take the shot here? Oh no, the coughs! He didn't see it! He didn't see who coughed! Oh my god, that's a win for Isaacgal! Why do you have to make that so dramatic? Oh my god! Isaac! What did you do? Oh my god, okay. Okay. The banana bread came off. The big coughs came off after the banana bread because he left too soon after the white BB. Because that's a thing that happens. Never forget that's a thing that happens. Don't leave too fast after your BBs. If they're white. If they're green, that's fine. I'm getting excited, man. It's 11-11. Stepping in to... I'm actually going to try to fix my internet here. Give me a moment. Come on. Be nice, internet. Be nice. That's pretty good, actually. I doubt it'll stay that way. But we're stepping in to what may well be the final map. Checker starting things off on the spiral. Isaac on the sniper. Let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming on the home stretch. And whoever wins this game gets a match point. The sound is still there. The sound should still be there. So just try refreshing. Wait, you can't hear me. You don't have any sound. Pulling out a blue book to start things off. The big transfer worked for him once before. I think he's going to try for it again. That's a free bug! Oh man, that's a free bug. Now I suggest, now I don't think you go for that transfer. I think you put that book back because you've already got that hardtail done now. He's going for the timer flirt here, which is really nice. Not able to get that off, but still should be able to pick up a flirt fairly quickly if he waits for it. He's still not that far off though. There's a cooldown expiration. I think going for the flirt here is strong. But not from that distance. Why did you do that, Checker? Okay, he did hit a green there, but he's only up at 59. He is going to have to hit another green if he wants to finish that up. He's really eyeing that green bookcase. I think he's going to go for this transfer. Here he goes. He's going to transfer this. Ladies and gentlemen, that worked. That came off completely clean. He's done 2 hardtails early on Ballroom, and it worked. Not able to hit that second green, though, so he's only at 91% on that. He's going to need the one more flirt. But he's not even going to have to go to statues. Unless something terrible happens. Wait a second, Checker pulled off the double agent. What the hell, Checker? Why did you do that? You're nutso, man. So he is... Oh, it's just a misplug. That's fine. Man, Checker, I don't agree with that at all, pulling off double agent, but miraculously he was able to work for him. Man, that is an insane play so close to the end. Holy mackerel. Oh my god. So he is waiting for another timer flirt, and then he's going to center statues. It's the only way. There's a timer flirt. There it comes off. 3 missions done. He goes to center statues, gets his inspect. He's not even highlight. There's no way he's getting shot for this. There's no way. This has to be Checker's game, right? I think it has to be. Oh my god. I think Checker did this with no double agent on Ballroom any 4 of 6. I think Checker's pulled this off. He just gets a highlight. Ladies and gentlemen, Checker with the game point coming on to the end here. Holy mackerel. This is enormous. Hello. Hello, mister in the chat there. I haven't seen you. If you're new to Spy Pottery, I know this is a very confusing game to watch. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. We're coming in to the end of this cast, though. There's still a little bit longer if you want to see the thrilling conclusion to this, what has been an amazing set so far. Hey, Magician's here, too. That's awesome. But man, this has been nuts. This has been absolutely insane. Checker with a match point on the sniper roll as Isaac steps into the spy on Ballroom. Any 4 of 6. Let's see what happens here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, apparently you are familiar with Spy Party. That's good to know. Okay, take a deep breath. Isaac, oh no, Seduction runs away from him off the top. That is incredibly unfortunate. Luckily he's in position that we can chase without too much trouble. He opts not to, though. He's gonna go for another time ad? He's been getting away with them all set long. Oh yeah, KY, I know him. Yeah, he's the fine sauce guy. Awesome. You know KY, that's fantastic. Oh no, the Seduction bails on him again. This is such a brutal time to have the AI screw with you this much. But he has double agent in his conversation. So many people outside of CC though. I don't know if this is doable. Wait a second. Wait a sec. What just happened? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that arm. What is that? Why did he do that? That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it came off clean. It totally did. But what? Okay, BB comes off there. 3 lowlights. Could be better. But at this point, he needs it. The seduction target has been so mean so far. Oh my god. He's in center statues. Looks like he was able to get, looks like he was able to get his inspects off without taking a highlight. That was center statues too. So that could wind up being really big for Isaac. And all that cover out front actually working so far in his favor that he doesn't get highlight for statues. That could wind up being exactly what Isaac needs to get this game. Oh my god, that bug! The second one! Trying for a behind the back and not coming off. Isaac has had such a rough game so far. But Checker, just not able to pick it up. I hate to say this, but Checker might be choking here.
Banana bread.
Here's the thing. Fake BB comes off. Gives off one big low light. Gives off... No, just the one. Actually, no, that BB was cover for the purloin, and that Checker hasn't seen. That was a brilliant move from Isaac. And even though Checker's missed a fairly big, a couple of fairly large things, suddenly... Oh no, I don't know if you have time for this. Okay, here's what you have to do. You either have to hit this bug, or you have to try to swap on the end. Those are the only two options. There's the bug! It was clean! It was too much cover! The bad path back out looks like it could have been a possible bug, but I think Isaac has done it! Ladies and gentlemen, the tie break has occurred! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Whew. For those of you who don't know, I know Mr. in the chat doesn't know, because he's fairly new here. I don't think he's seen any of the ladder stuff. But drama has happened. The tiebreaker is a format called missions equals points, wherein the person who got challenged this week to the ladder game chooses whether or not he wants to either pick to spy or snipe first, or pick what map it's on. The assumption is you always pick that you want to snipe first because that is an advantage. That is a sizable advantage in this format. So we believe that Isaac picked to snipe first, and Chris Hecker, for the map to play on known everything, ladies and gentlemen, missions equals points is going to happen on Modern. Now, this is the way it works. You get 1 point for every completed mission as spy. And then you switch. And the other person plays spy and once again gets a point for every completed mission. If a tie is still happening after that happens, you do it again until you have a winner. It's tense as all hell, and there's all sorts of insane meta that goes on. But ladies and gentlemen, Checker is starting things off on the spy with Isaacgal on the sniper. In 3, 2, 1, play it. Oh, and Checker gets the free bug right off the top! That's a very dangerous play to make because it can be so easily spotted. The in-convo bugs are not as subtle as they are in the old art, but he was able to get it off free, getting the ambassador done. That's 2 points already. Might be able to get all 3 with the flirtation here. All he has to do is play it cool, play it safe, and not get shot. That's all Checker has to do to pick up the full 3. Oh, by the way, if Isaac shoots the wrong person, Checker gets all 3 anyways. So don't shoot the wrong guy. It's stressful. Oh, the wrong shot comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Hecker with the 3 points. Oh my god. So, here's what's going on. If Isaac can pick up all 3 missions as the sniper, and here's the thing about this. You don't have to complete everything. You don't have to complete the timer. The mission just has to be done. So if he can get his contact done and his flirts done without dying, he can just walk up and give the ambassador a hug. And it doesn't matter how ugly it is, because you will not get shot before that mission comes off. So, even though Isaac took the wrong shot, and Checker has all 3 of his points here, Isaac still has a big chance to make this work. That's not usually the case. We'll see if he's able to do it as he steps in right here. Oh my god. That's a bad path. But that's okay. Oh no, it's not okay. Checker gets highlight on that. Nope, sorry, Isaac gets highlight on that. Checker's on the sniper. I forgot to switch the scoreboard again. I fixed it. Don't worry. Everything's fine. But Isaac... Man, Isaac got caught on that path. And the seduction target bails. Oh my god, AI freaking hates Isaac this set. This whole match. Well,
Banana Bread.
3 notable games now, this one included. Banana Bread comes off, everyone was in conversation, no Lloyds come off there, but it was a white test. Isaac has his work cut out for him in a big way, and Checker takes the huge shot for the massive win. Oh my god, what a set that was. Holy mackerel, that was completely massive. That was incredible. But ladies and gentlemen, we're all done. Thanks a ton for coming out to watch. I have a little bit of housekeeping to do before we go. I cast Spy Party. It's what I do. I cast it at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I guess now. On Tuesdays with Warning Track, so we co-cast together. And on Fridays on my own. And then on Sundays, me and Crazy Kaylee cast the ladder matches from the week on the main page, twitch.tv/spyparty. And with the new shortened ladder format, we might be able to get in 3 matches per week now. So that's going to be super hype. I'll also occasionally speedrun stuff whenever I feel like it. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think there is. So, man, that was a fantastic set. Thanks a ton for everyone that came out to watch. And until next time, this is the